Becky Lynch live reaction to Seth Rollins' shocking return at WWE SummerSlam. Welcome back to the channel, WWE Universe. One night, WWE SummerSlam 2025 gave us one of the most jaw-dropping, emotional, and unforgettable moments in WWE history. After months away, after rumors of injuries and even talk of retirement, Seth Freakin Rollins shocked the world by making his explosive return in front of a sold-out stadium. But that's not all, because moments after his return, the cameras caught Becky Lynch, his wife, WWE megastar, and one of the toughest superstars of all time, reacting live in a way nobody expected. Her raw, emotional response broke the internet. Fans can't stop talking about it, and tonight we're going to break it all down. Seth Rollins' shocking return, Becky Lynch's live reaction, the insane crowd response, the backstage fallout, and what this means for the future of WWE. Before we dive into the shocking return, let's talk about how he got here. For months, Seth Rollins has been out of action. After losing his last major feud and suffering a devastating knee injury, WWE announced that Seth will be taking time off to recover. Rumors swirled. Some fans speculated he might not come back at all. Others believed he was just waiting for the perfect moment. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch kept WWE fans updated on her husband's recovery, posting occasional hints on social media, but never revealing too much. SummerSlam came around, and there was no official word about Seth being involved in the show. No promos, no teases, nothing. But as we all know, WWE loves surprises. And this was one for the ages. The main event chaos. Fast forward to SummerSlam's main event. The arena was electric. The crowd was loud. We were watching an intense match between WWE's top stars when suddenly, the lights went out. The fans erupted. Everyone thought The Undertaker was making another shocking appearance. Or maybe even Bray Wyatt had returned from the shadows. But then, we heard it. Burn It Down. Seth Rollins' theme hit, and the entire stadium exploded in one of the loudest reactions in WWE history. Cameras panned to the entrance, and there he was. Seth Freakin Rollins, in his signature gear, walking down the ramp with that trademark smirk. The fans were screaming, chanting his name, and jumping out of their seats. And then we cut to Becky Lynch, who was watching from a skybox with other WWE superstars. The second Seth's music hit, Becky's jaw dropped. She covered her mouth in shock, and then she smiled, a real, emotional smile that lit up the entire arena's big screen. You could see the pride in her eyes. You could see the relief. This wasn't just a superstar watching a return. This was a wife watching her husband rise again. Becky even stood up, clapping, yelling, and pumping her fist in the air as Seth made his way down the ramp. The crowd fed off her reaction. It made the moment feel even more powerful. Fans on social media instantly began flooding Twitter. Becky's reaction was everything. You can tell how much this means to her. This is why we love wrestling. Real emotion, real moments. Seth and Becky just gave us a WWE moment we'll never forget. This wasn't scripted. This was real. And that's why it hits so hard. Seth Rollins takes over. Seth didn't waste any time. He stormed into the ring, grabbed a steel chair, and absolutely demolished the heel who had been dominating the main event. The crowd went berserk. With each chair shot, Becky's reaction got bigger. She was laughing, shouting, and even pounding on the glass in front of her skybox like a fan who couldn't contain herself. This was Becky Lynch unplugged. No gimmick, no storyline, just pure joy watching her husband make his triumphant return. Finally, Seth hit the stomp, planted his rival in the middle of the ring, and stood tall as the fans chanted his name. And then came the most emotional part. Seth looked up at the skybox, pointed straight at Becky, and yelled, "I told you I'd come back." The cameras cut back to Becky, and you could see it. She was tearing up. The crowd melted. It was the kind of moment that makes WWE magical. After the show, WWE posted exclusive backstage footage that showed Becky embracing Seth in an emotional moment. She held him tight and whispered, "You did it," while Seth grinned from ear to ear. Triple H even appeared in the video, patting Seth on the back and saying. Backstage sources reported that the locker room gave Seth a standing ovation when he returned. Even Roman Reigns reportedly smiled and joked. But perhaps the most telling part was Becky's unwavering pride. She stayed by Seth's side the entire night, smiling from ear to ear, as if this return was just as much hers as it was his. The WWE Universe completely lost it. Social media was flooded with reactions. Becky Lynch's live reaction was the most genuine thing I've ever seen in wrestling. Seth Rollins is back, and Becky is the proudest wife on the planet. This was beautiful. This is why WWE is unbeatable for moments like this. Family, emotion, history. Hashtag burn it down and hashtag Becky Lynch trended worldwide within minutes. Fans posted split-screen edits of Seth's return and Becky's live reaction, calling it the moment of the year. This wasn't just about Seth coming back. It was about the WWE Universe witnessing two of their biggest stars sharing one of the most authentic moments in the company's history. What this means for WWE. So, what's next for Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch? Seth's return immediately shakes up the WWE landscape. With him back, the title picture just got more interesting, and his rivalry with some of WWE's top stars is about to reignite. As for Becky, her reaction has already made headlines. WWE knows how powerful that moment was, and there are rumors that the company might capitalize on it. Imagine a future storyline where Becky openly supports Seth in his battles, or even a power couple segment where they dominate WWE programming together. But one thing is for sure, this return was bigger than wrestling. It was about family. It was about heart. And it was about proving that Seth Freakin Rollins still has what it takes to burn it all down. Hours after the show, Becky posted a heartfelt message on X, formerly Twitter. That's all it took. WWE fans were eating it up, and the Rollins-Lynch family became the center of the wrestling world overnight. Backstage, several WWE stars share their thoughts. Cody Rhodes, welcome back, Seth. We've got unfinished business. Bayley, Becky's face during Seth's return was priceless. Pure happiness. Sami Zayn, nobody does it like Rollins. He knows how to make an entrance. Even Triple H reportedly said in a post-show meeting. It's clear, Seth's return didn't just shake the WWE Universe. It lit a fire in the entire locker room. So where do we go from here? Expect Seth Rollins to step right back into the main event scene. There's already talk of a major program building toward Survivor Series, or even WrestleMania 42. And with Becky Lynch watching his back, it's only a matter of time before we see the power couple standing tall in WWE once again. So, what did you think of Seth Rollins' return? Was Becky Lynch's reaction the moment of the night? And who should Seth face first now that he's back? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter of this incredible story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.